Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review, episode 139, and this review is covering the 927th episode series, State of Chaos, Fury of the Snake, Shogun Orochi, and 976 of the manga, begging your pardon. I'll get to that one, that was interesting. This episode pretty much covers the rest of chapter 932, which basically is pages like 9 to 17, and the first 3 pages of chapter 933, covering pages 2 through 4. Yep. Now, the opening scene of this episode is complete anime original. It just basically pick up kind of where last week's episode left off, because here's kind of the thing. The manga didn't really cover the scene at all. It's all completely original. Like, okay, Chopper pretty much sees, like, you see that Big Mom apparently has got complete amnesia. She apparently says, "Mama, mama." So that's her laugh that she has. And doesn't know who she is or what she's doing there. And Otama, knowing what her name is, tries to say her name, but Chopper runs up and says, "No, your name is Olin." Yes, Olin. It's partially true that's actually her name. Her name is Linlin. Charlotte Linlin. And that's it for that scene. Yeah. And then pretty much the rest of the episode is of the Shogun's palace. Yep. Where parties are going on, and of course everyone's having fun, drinking, and of course we have the Shogun act like complete, well, they all think he's complete nuts. It's like, oh yeah, the clan is back. Their retainers are still alive. It's been 20 years since Odin's death. We should be worried. They're like, nah, don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, this goes on for a while, and then Otama starts laughing. Yep. Because no one else will laugh, she starts laughing. And one of the attendants basically took her out of the room so she can stop laughing. And then the Shogun gets freaking mad at this. So he pretty much slices up a door, tries to hurt her, and then lucky enough, basically, the beautiful courtesan, Katsuru, walks up to him and slaps him. And luckily enough, that basically Robin catches Otama. Now here's, not Otama, Otaka, yes. This is kind of the thing when it comes to this particular moment. That's complete anime original. It's not from the manga, which I'm kind of glad they did, because it's kind of weird to have a child hit the floor after she fell about 6 feet. She would have definitely hurt herself. And then Rob basically picks her up and just walks out, runs out of the room, runs into the ninja that she confronted last episode. And she's stopped by them. And of course, we have this funny moment of 2 of them being chased by Brook's spirit form. And then we have the Shogun just like going frickin' nuts because he can't kill the courtesan. So he ends up basically putting her in his mouth, in his snake form, which by the way, they have more detailed transformation of this. Though for some reason they use a very strange animation style when it comes to animating his snake form. To me, it looks like a freaking Hydra form, but nope, he's a snake. Because of course he is. He ends up putting her in his mouth. Basically, he like puts her body, tries to bite down on her. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. And then we have the leader of the local Yakuza take out a sword of not good laughing about that everyone's going freaking nuts, that the Shogun's going nuts. And that's the episode. Yeah, that's all really what happens. It's a pretty chaotic episode. And as far as I can tell, keeps wondering about Otaka. She does appear a few more times after this, but that's it for her. She doesn't really appear very much after this. She pops up a handful of times. She just appeared in the very next. She's probably going to appear in next week's episode. But in the manga, she only appeared for about a few more chapters, and that was pretty much it for her. Yeah, she stopped appearing after a relative of hers passed away. Yep. Definitely looking forward to next week, which has Return of Nami. And surprisingly, this is the first episode of One Piece in quite a while where it features no Luffy. Yeah, Luffy does not physically appear in this episode. Which I'm like, that's interesting. We don't have a brief scene with him? Yeah. There's no Luffy in this episode. I mean, the only Straw Hat appeared in this episode is Brooke and Robin and Chopper. That's it. Yep. Alright, and moving on to the news chat of the manga. First, we have this wonderful cover image of the Straw Hats with the turtle troops just playing around having food. Yep. It's a great little scene. And I love that the princess basically is on Nami's shoulder. And here's the thing. The princess herself is in love with Leo, and Leo is completely oblivious to her feelings for him. Chopper starts off basically with Kinemon getting punched in the face by Sebi. He was like, me, I was Kinemon. I was Enzo, but we only met, so fess up. Stop it. Stop it right now. And admit it. You thought it was Togeport. Perhaps I will die in battle ahead. It feels like I've just used up an entire lifetime's worth of luck. Yeah, and he's not beginning to be lucky. Sir Kinemon's our leader. Yep. And like, time of race or katana in the battle. Yeah, the Yakuza basically is now on their side. He basically happened last chapter. They're like, time to raise, let's avenge Lord Odin together. Yeah. And like, prepare the cannons. Who cares? We're in battleships. They all have ferries. And then the trader, basically, Kamasu, basically, is attacked by the Kappa, who is a fishman. Oh, he's like, you will not have Lord Momoshiki. Oh, but I will, fishman. Goski is finished. Kamashu, Lord Momoshiki. Next, I will find her and kill her. Now that I know she's alive. Honey, bird flies. Come back down. Kardro, Momo, where you going? Yellow Shiki, never lure back. Guess I turned out to be a mole, Robin. So it seems so. You need help. Luffy, Kardro's an enemy spy. He's captured Momo. What? Time escaping the clouds. Really? The whole time? What a jerk. I will shoot him out of the sky. What's that cloud? Turn back, Sanji. I have a bad feeling about this. Ink clouds. What are we doing? We haven't seen before. Rain down ink arrows. Everyone's like, fire a bunch of arrows to ships. Stop, Kardro, they'll die. That's why they're gonna die. They're like, Fighter Odin. Of course, you have Sanji protecting Nami. Helped off of him. And of course, Momo's thinking about his mother. Lay their debts. I think it's Kinemon basically who does this. He jumps up. I know most of all, I am not Koz Odin, but I know better. Can you hear me? Yeah. Well, let's get me on. Destroy Kaido and Orochi and protect Wano. So this is a real man. Yeah. I don't know how much of a man he is. And Luffy's told like, one of the ships is escaping. They're all going the same direction, huh? There another one? We already sank it. Are we doing well? We have a few damaged ships and casualties. Let's hurry on the island. Land on the island. Nothing be worse than death die at sea. I'm sorry for this. I failed you. Most important thing. I will not take Lower Shiki's life. I'll show up to your face. Plenty. That's good to see you. Hey, this is your samurai garrison. I'm not having you. Get off. Yeah, that's so funny. I'm not having you go. We sure are. Well, let's try to get a jump on us. Yes, sir. Coming from one of the fleeing ships. A long distance cannon? Or just measuring distance? They're just measuring distance. That far away? Yeah, they bring out the freaking cannons. And they fire at a ship. I think it's a Straw Hat ship. It's like, I thought it was fishy, rough, slowly. Full speed ahead, we gotta get closer. Sink all samurai ships if you want. See if I care. Yep. Spare wave, and then the ship itself is like strike down. Something's happening over there. They've been killed by a vengeful spirit of a baby who died at sea. This point sounds cool. What's going on? What the other? Well met, good people. Begging your pardon. I hail from the Fishman district of Royal Kingdom at the bottom of the sea. I am but a humble newcomer to this group. I hear proposing that folks' life depending upon desperate receiving a ritual cup. From the boss of the Straw Hat crew. They call me Jinbei, first son of the sea. And Law's like, are you kidding? All for the sake of fruitful. He's joined the Straw Hats? Please make your acquaintance. Sorry for her to wait like that. I just come back alive, just as I promised Luffy. I was like, Jinbei! I was like, everybody's so happy to see him. Oh yeah, we see his bounty. 438 million. Straw Hat Crew helmsman. Wow. Excellent end of the chapter, Return of Jinbei. It has been quite a while since he last appeared. He has not been seen in the manga since the end of the previous arc of the series. That was the last time he was seen, which has been... oh my gosh, I think it's been almost 100 chapters since he was last seen. But man, great to see Jinbei show up again. Yeah, somehow he's back. Hopefully he explains next chapter where the heck he's been up to since Whole Cake. I give this chapter roughly a 10 out of 10. Purely for the fact, the return of Jinbei. Yes. First time since the end of Whole Cake. Yep. Great chapter. Definitely looking forward to next week's chapter. Okay. So that's it for this particular review. My next review of the newest chapter of Boruto. And then we'll be back to, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Yep. But see you next view. Bye.